Welcome back, everybody, to our weekly Market Insights series brought to you by the Capital Markets Trading Desk here at SunWest Mortgage Company. You already know we're going to get right into it. So hold on tight because it was another roller coaster week for markets. On Wall Street, after starting the holiday shortened week on a hot note, the three major averages were headed towards ending the week with losses, with the Dow and NASDAQ losing more than 2%, while the S&P lost more than 1%. Meanwhile, treasuries fell after climbing to start the week. In a prepared statement released on Wednesday, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell warned that trade tensions could spur inflation. He also emphasized that the central bank is in no rush to reduce interest rates, echoing his previous comments. Powell also reiterated that the labor market appears to be in solid condition. Import prices unexpectedly fell by 0.1% following a revised increase of 0.2% in February. Boosted by a 1.5% drop in petroleum prices, it was the first time since September that imports have cost less than the previous month. Economists were expecting the prices to remain flat. Meanwhile, export prices were unchanged after rising 0.5% in February. On Wednesday, the World Trade Organization slashed its outlook for merchandise trade this year. In its new forecast, the organization said it expected trade in goods to fall by 0.2% this year, down from its expectation in October of 3% expansion. The TO attributed the downgrade to rising tariffs and increasing trade policy uncertainty. U.S. retail sales jumped in March as consumers moved to make purchases ahead of anticipated tariff hikes. The advanced estimate showed a 1.4% monthly increase, up from February's 0.2% gain. Year over year, retail sales rose by 4.6%, marking the strongest monthly gain since January 2023. Excluding autos, sales rose 0.5%. Sales by motor vehicle and parts dealers surged 5.3%, suggesting consumers rushed to buy vehicles before a 25% tariff took effect. Sales of building materials, sporting goods, food, services, and electronics also increased. The National Association of Home Builders reported that U.S. home builder confidence edged up slightly in April. The housing market index rose 1 point to 40, remaining near its lowest level since late 2023. Readings below 50 suggest that most builders view conditions as poor. Expectations for sales over the next 6 months dropped 4 points to 43, the lowest since November 2023. Present single-family home sales rose 2 points to 45, while the measure of prospective buyer traffic ticked up to 25 from 24. MBA mortgage applications fell by 8.5% during the week ending April 11th. The fall comes after mortgage rates moved 20 basis points higher to 6.8%, following a 20% increase the week before. Refinance applications decreased by 12.4% from the previous week, but were up by 68% annually. Purchase applications dropped by 5% week to week and were 13% higher than the same week last year. U.S. housing starts declined by 11.4% in March to an annualized rate of 1.3 million, below analyst expectations of 1.4 million. Single-family housing starts dropped 14.2% to an annualized 940,000, the lowest since July. Meanwhile, building permits rose 1.6% to a 1.48 million annualized rate, exceeding the expected 1.45 million. Applications for unemployment benefits fell by 9,000 to 215,000 during the week ending April 12, below the forecast of 225,000. Continuing claims, however, rose by 41,000 to 1.9 million for the week ending April 5th, slightly above expectations. Recurring claims remain elevated compared to a year ago, as hiring has slowed and job seekers face more challenges in finding new employment. The European Central Bank lowered interest rates for the 7th time since June last year, cutting its main rate to 2.2% in response to slowing economic growth and heightened trade tensions. Well, that is it for this week. And as always, stay locked in so you stay current on market news. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. My hope is to always keep you in the know of the latest world news and, of course, our pricing incentives. And have a great holiday weekend, everyone. Buffy out.